Abdul Carter.
And scan the move.
Down the three. 1, 2, 3. Big up.
Welcome back to New York Giants franchise. We are currently 0-2 through the first 2 weeks of the NFL season. And last week was ugly. We got belted by the LA Rams. Jackson Dart threw 4 interceptions. To be fair, 2 of them I wouldn't really put on him, but still, you turn the ball over 4 times. You're not really going to win any football games, let alone if you score 7 points. This week, we'll be taking on the Dallas Cowboys in Sunday Night Primetime. It's our home opener. And, well, as the storyline says, we need to turn it around. And we're going to get to that in a second. We'll start with negotiations. And we're going to get Deonte Banks paid. Just going to straight up get that done. Lock him down. So I like Deonte Banks quite a lot. Okereke, we'll talk after the season, I think, with him. Depends on how much he regresses. Elijah Chapman. I do like Chapman just in terms of a depth piece. He's asking for quite a bit, though. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to pay him that much. Someone like John Michael Schmitz isn't asking for that much, but, well, is he worth this much? I don't think so. I'll throw him a little bit of a deal. Throw him like a little bit of this. If he accepts it, cool. Yeah, and so I don't know if he's going to be coming back. Johnny Lewis, just depth pieces, and the option on Malik Neighbors, which I will probably accept. So, storylines, turning it around. Let's get started on that. You need to turn things around here in New York.
Can't stop a losing streak. If it were that easy, every coach would do it. Words do, however, lead to actions, and somebody needs to lead them back to winning football.
Absolutely. This was an unexpected start to the season for you. Can you speak to this slow start? Look, I'm not here to lose games. Plain and simple. This is a real sense of urgency this week. Who do you expect to step up to the challenge? Our offense. Our offense. Our offense has to lock in. Challenge our offense to play a clean game, keep a strong pocket and clear holes to run through. We'll dominate. Exactly. You confident enough to guarantee a win? I don't know about that. But we might have to, right? You kind of have to. Okay, well, Randy Peake has big balls. Absolutely. Randy Peake is not afraid. And he can't afford to be in a game like this. We're going to get into weekly strategy here. Just get right to this. Let's see here. Big back. I don't need all that. I'd like to get maybe edge wizards. Wouldn't be a bad idea. And bookend busters, of course. But I think we might take another offensive one. Instead of passing paranoia, we might do... Slightly more influenced garbage downs. Just for release. Move the chains might not be a bad one. But also our quarterback just kind of need to get more accurate. Just worth throwing under pressure for all QBs. Where's Dr. Dots? Sue Dr. Dots. Okay. Yeah, we still have our O-line practitioner. I'm probably going to reload that even after it ends because, quite frankly, we need to get our offensive line to shape up. Red zone passing. I think I might do heavy eye. I think getting Scadaboo involved is going to be how you win a football game here. And run stop play sheet against Dallas. Maybe Bachelor blitzes. Maybe blitzing might be a good idea here. Okay, we do have a moderate concern for Malik Neighbors, who did sit out basically all of last week's game. We'll see how he looks after this practice. Hopefully it's not too major. Again, I'm not allowed to touch or change any of that. We don't have any injuries. Dallas only has Deuce Vaughn and Jalen Tolbert injured, so it should be a pretty clean football game, all things considered. Daniel Bellinger, just upgrade him like that. And let's take a look at the weekly recap before we jump into this week's game. We'll probably see our butt getting whooped by LA, but we'll see what also happens around the rest of the league. A lot of good storylines going around. So, weekly recap is here. We'll get some insight on how week 2 went for the NFL. Of course, Giants, Cardinals. This will be the kick return on the first play of the game, which kind of set a tone really early on. Malcolm Rainey, the rookie wide receiver, running it back for 6. Absolutely dominated that game. Next, we'll see Cardinals Raiders, team that beat us week 1, taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. Strike to Marvin Harrison Jr., who streaks down the sideline for a touchdown, and they win a pretty close game. DeMar Spellman, the rookie, looked pretty good, but that high-powered Cardinals offense was able to move the ball. And lastly, we'll see Steelers-Texans. So this is, oh my God, who is it? Will Howard throwing a touchdown. Will Howard looking really good. Well, maybe not really good. They won 16-13, but Steelers are 2-0 with Will Howard at the helm. And you have to be impressed by that. Didn't expect them to commit to Will Howard as their starting quarterback, but they have confidence in him. It's clearly starting to work out. But won't delay this too much longer. We're going to probably get right into this game. I think what we could use is wearing our alternate uniforms for this week 3 matchup against Dallas. Sunday night primetime. It's where you whip out the alternate classics. This is where these will come out, and hopefully they'll lead us to victory. But here we go.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
We have a rainy game here in Sunday night primetime. The energy is high here. I mean, this is a team that knows they can be good. This fan base has been reinvigorated with hope after last year. We need to right the ship. For the fans, here we go. We'll begin by kicking this football away. Jake Bates. We will look to cover this kickoff better than we did last week. And we do. So Dak Prescott comes out. Of course, he's had a great career. I mean, say what you want about Dallas, but Dak Prescott has had a very great career in terms of just stats and how he's played. I think he's overrated, to say the least, but we need to be making plays, and here's Okereke. First play of the game, played aggressive, got there, bunch wide. Yeah, we're going to probably send some heat from Holland, play that side, and I'll try to go over and help him out. So he's able to buy time and pick up a gain of 6 there on the throw. Maybe a bit of sim pressure here on the nickel. 3rd and 6 should be a crucial stand here if we can make it. Okereke is able to get in there, sacking Dak as he tries to roll out of the pocket. And that'll be 3 and out for the New York Giants. That is a great start. So this will be Brian Hanger to boot this one back to New York. To cover the kickoff, this is Walt Snead. Not really able to get much there. With these conditions, we gotta run the ball. We have to run the ball. And we cannot forget the identity of this football team. Over 2,000 rushing yards last year, and it's got to be Scadaboo and a little sprinkling of Tracy as well. Scadaboo will start off with a nice gain of 8. I mean, he ran so efficiently in our 2 losses. He just didn't get enough carries. He is the offense. At least, and he sets up the passing game as well. It's not just him, getting all these carries. It's the effect he has when defenses decide to load the box and make the decision that he's who they need to key in on. Opens up the passing game too. Scadaboo trucks through a defender and picks up the first down. We're not going away from Scadaboo yet. 1st and 10. It's got to be Scadaboo. Here's Scadaboo again. The nice gain. And I'm going to give it to him again. This will be Tracy, actually. I'm too upset about. Tracy's able to get there. There's an injury timeout and a flag. Oh, DeMarvion Overshone got injured there. Scadaboo's back out on the field. Might run this one to the left. I like the blocks we might get. Scadaboo not able to get too much on that one. Now we will probably play action. That's not the pick I played at all. Or that's not the pick I chose. But it's not the play I chose, but sure. Just throwing that one up, and that's not good. Pressure's home. It'll be 3rd and 10 here. We were not in field goal range, even for Bates. I mean, it's raining. Got to get closer. That is a nice ball to Wandale Robinson. He'll pick up the first down. So this offense is moving. We're back in business. This is going to be Scadaboo again. Trying to power forward. Able to get a gain of 1 on the carry. We will bust open this I-form situation here. The 2 tight ends, Theo Johnson and Mike Widener. Motion over to Theo Johnson, and we're going to try to punch this puppy in. Able to get a nice gain there for about 6 on the carry. Ooh. Might be a little risky. Ooh, with Tyrone Tracy, I like this, though. Faking it to the fullback. Might flip it, though. Yeah, I like this angle a little more. A little more space for him to work. So the fake handoff. There's Tyrone Tracy with space on the outside. And this offense did move very well when Tyrone Tracy was involved just as much as Scadaboo. I mean, he had, I think, almost 800 yards last year. And, yeah, no, like, those two move very well together. And here's Scadaboo breaking a tackle. Another gain of 6. Just plowing through. This is what we need to do to win football games. Run the football. This is what we need to do. This is our identity. It's another gain of 3. Sets up 3rd and 1. So it might be single back would be a solid situation here. So we're not just entirely looking one-dimensional. Otherwise, they'd probably just send everything to the run. But I do like the left side here. It's a bit risky. But I think there's a situation where we can get there. And there's Cam Scadaboo with his first touchdown of the year. Trucking a man. And Cameron Scadaboo. Perfect. Very simple carry, but he trucked through this guy right here to get to the end zone. Blew him up. That's Joey Porter getting mauled on Scadaboo's way to the end zone. In a red zone situation, the last guy you want to be one-on-one with is Cam Scadaboo. He's not afraid to run through you. Bates' extra points up and good. So a great start to the first drive. the New York Giants. The crowd behind us it's monumental. The difference is monumental. We have all the energy in this stadium. They know what the Giants are capable of. To take me out. What a good song. All right. Here we go. Cam Bolden's going to be in here on this first rep. Vanilla cover 3, just kind of looking to play simple defense. But here comes the running back, Jaden Blue. He's able to cut through with a nice run there and pick up the first down. So it'll be now 1st and 10 here. Javonte Williams is a superstar. That's interesting. Dak Prescott will be taking this on the read option and picks up a first down with his legs. Was not expecting that, but it worked out for him, and they're coming out here in this heavy set. So I'm going to blitz Okereke, actually. Send a bit of heat. Micah McFadden is able to meet him in the backfield for a loss of 5. Sets up 2nd and 15 here. Hopefully pressure can get home. This will be a draw run for Javonte Williams. Minimal gain of 2. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Giants controlled the game on that first possession. Took off most of the clock. I think 6 minutes. And New York is in the lead, but the Cowboys are in position to try and respond, but facing a 3rd and 13. Going to be a difficult one. Trying to make it hard for him to find a man, and that's Brian Burns with a sack. Dak, the coverage downfield was great. He didn't know where to throw it. He just kept holding on to the football. And we were able to get this one back to be kicked to the sidelines. And Walt Snead grabs it, but I mean, it ultimately doesn't matter. So Cam Scadaboo's coming out here. 9 carries, 45 yards, and a touchdown last drive. Expect him to get more. And he's our guy. This does look like a really heavy set. So maybe we take a quick shot there to Wan'Dale Robinson. Bundled out. Jackson Dart made a nice read. We'll come out in this exact same formation. And this time, hand the football off. But Cam Scadaboo's able to power forward. That could have been a much worse loss. So he saves that, but it's still a loss of 1. And it would be a nice move here if we could try to maybe spread things out a little bit. Flood choice. I like this. Malik Neighbors, motion. Might be able to work his way underneath. Which he has the space, and that is a first down. Malik Neighbors. He's a weapon. He needs to be utilized. I like this motion here. Mike Widener trying to find some space possibly. But I also like Malik Neighbors. Tight ball, but he makes the catch. It'll be a first down for Malik Neighbors. So this formation's got us rolling. I'm going to move Mike Widener, the rookie tight end. Motion him over. Try to get some space there. Only a gain of 1 on the carry. Maybe a bit of pistol. Wouldn't mind that. Bit of motion, and then you have your man Mike Widener try to split. On a Robinson in motion. Here comes the zone run. Tyrone Tracy with the carry. So picks up a gain of 2 there, so it'll be 3rd and 7. Do need to try to find a way to convert this. I like this call here by Coach. We've run this play a few times. Probably Wan'Dale Robinson. Mike Widener might have a shot here. I do like Mike Widener. Might have a step, but good defense by the Dallas Cowboys. They're able to strap it up. And we will punt. I'm going to try to kick this one out. That looks to be a pretty solid punt. Yeah, and they'll start at the 14 this drive, and hopefully our defense can get things going again. Comes out an I form. Possibly a handoff. Brian Burns ripping through. Bringing down the running back without any space to work. It's going to be some man defense, a little risky, but we have a blitzer. Our responsibility is 34. Okereke is nearly able to pick it off, but strapped up again. Yeah, the Cowboys are not finding much space on this drive. It'll be 3rd and 17 already. Dak Prescott tries to run. He fumbles. He fumbles. He's trying to do too much, and that's Brian Burns on the recovery. You're just trying to do too much if you're Dak Prescott. He's just not seeing anything. Our coverage downfield is very good. I mean, it's just also just not the play call. Like, why is everyone stopping? I don't know. I think the Dallas Cowboys coordinator's a lot to blame for that one, and then Dak Prescott's just trying to do too much. Breaks one tackle, but I mean, Bull Carter gets to you and forces a fumble. Brian Burns cleans it up. Puts us in a great situation here in the red zone. Looking to capitalize with points. Only able to get a gain of 1 there on the carry. It's going to be yet another handoff here. Cam Scattaboo, this time finding a lot more space. Stiff arming a man. And set up for a nice 1st and goal situation here. And we are sacked. Tried to play action. Micah Parsons doesn't buy it. We are brought down. The 2nd goal here. Trying to get Cam Scattaboo this one. Gets a nice little gain there, but it's blown up. And this is where you do miss that red zone play sheet. Figure it out, though. 7 yards. Ooh, I do like this play, actually. 2 tight ends. Wendell Robinson on the left, and then Mike Neighbors is going to work this drag. He has, oh my goodness, not again. Intercepted as we threw out of a sack. This is ridiculous. Marshawn Kneeland, rest in peace. Rest in peace, Marshawn Kneeland. That's sad. I'm sad. I'm a little sad. Yeah, but wow. I mean, Wilkins holds it for a second. It's just Micah Parsons. I don't know. That's just a tough one. And he's open. Malik Neighbors is open. This is where this ball is going. He's literally throwing him open. Like, it's... Marshawn Kneeland capitalizes on the fact that the ball's in the air. And it's another turnover. Offensive line's got to do better blocking, but here comes Javonte Williams, who has a lane. Okereke is able to somehow catch up and save that from probably being a touchdown or at least an 80-yard gasher. They are committed to I form, running the football. Javonte Williams getting that carry yet again. They're coming out in no huddle. Takes a quick shot there. 3rd and 2. It's be a bit risky. Knockout for Deontay Banks, who's able to get there in time. And we will force yet another punt. So the frustrating turnover in the red zone ends up not really meaning too much, aside from, of course, lost points. And the Giants do have a chance to drive back down the field. So, going to probably lean on the passing game a little bit here. And, I mean, that's tough, because Jackson Dart did nothing wrong on that throw. Really. It was all just offensive line needing to... But again, you can't be too mad. It's a rookie against Micah Parsons. Call our first time out there. Landing a short pickup. Do like this play double post. Mike Widener hopefully work his way open here on this crosser. That is a risky throw. Mike Widener, he was near it, but it's just coverage is all over Mike Widener. He is actually, I think, one of the leaders in receiving currently. We're going to throw this one to Mike Widener, but it's dropped in the rain. Not much offense in this game so far. The rain is coming down here in New York. Gillen will boot this one back to the Cowboys, who are in very good situation. Gillen is able to make the tackle. The punt return was really good. The punter is able to bring him down. But that does set them up in a nice situation here. Looking like they might run the ball again, but they don't. Going to throw it to Jake Ferguson. Hold him to a gain of 4. And we are just not going to let them take anything too easy. They are going to run this with Javonte Williams, who's just... Or that's not Javonte, it's Jaden Blue. Gashes us. And this is going to be a run-heavy game. It's just pouring here at MetLife. There's going to be a lot of rain. Just expect it. Drew Phillips is able to help there in the tackle. Dude, DBs are very underrated in the run defense. Those guys can really help you out. We're going to take Jake Ferguson. They are looking to respond before the end of the first half here. 14 seconds remaining. Dane Belton is able to help keep Dak Prescott hemmed in. I think that goes down as a sack. Dallas will call their last time out and kick a field goal here. Try to get on the board before the end of the first half. Kick is up and good. So, still lead Dallas by 4 points. And I'm going to kneel this one, actually. I don't know about throwing it in the rain. I feel like it seems like a bad idea. We're going to go ahead and take a knee here, get into the locker room, get these boys out of the rain, and come back with a game plan in the second half. So, with the downpour coming in at halftime, 7-3, you have to just think back to that pick when you were throwing with Dart. I mean, that's just so unfortunate. It sucks, because Dart really wasn't responsible for that. Regardless, halftime report is coming up. Colts, Bengals, both 0-2, looking for their first win. Here is, I believe, the Colts have a rookie quarterback starting over AR. They do. Elliott Fold scoring 3 touchdowns in their win against Joe Burrow. And the Bengals, who now fall to 0-3. Cincinnati can't get it together. And here are the 2-0 Rams taking on the 1-1 Panthers. Can Corey E. Burrell continue his streak? And Bryce Young slings a dart to, I think, Xavier Legette. They win 21-17. The Rams do take their first loss of the season, and the Panthers are 2-1. And pretty solid. Last but not least, big game for Cardinals franchise, Seahawks Niners. NFC West Bowl, both 2-0. One will be 3-0 and one will be 2-1. And here is Kenneth Walker. Moving, grooving. Goodness gracious, that's a highlight. And Sam Darnold is able to lead the Seahawks to victory over the San Francisco 49ers. Let's take a look at the rest of the league here. Of course, we are playing Sunday Night Football, so one of the last games to be played, aside from Monday Night Football, of course, and the Cardinals-Patriots game, which will be happening in a different space-time continuum. But yeah, that Nealand pick was unfortunate, but I would be a lot more upset if it wasn't Marshawn Nealand, but rest in peace, man. Jackson Dart, 50 yards and a pick. Dak, 30 yards, 5 for 6, and yeah, basically no quarterbacking to be seen. So Dallas will kick this one off to New York. We'll hope to get back to form. Snead, let's take this kickoff. Able to work his way up to the 26. Cam Scattaboo. Got to get back to him. He's the guy. So we're gonna try to find our way here to get him involved. Here's Cam Scattaboo. Trucking through a defender. And Cameron Scattaboo is doing very good things. Here's Tyrone Tracy. I might also run a stretch here. And that's working very well, too. Here's Tyrone Tracy. Gashing. The run game is killing it. And this time we're going to run a lead run here. Just get Scattaboo some action. Cameron Scattaboo just breaking tackles. It takes so many men to bring him down. More often than not. 15 carries for 90 yards on a score already. This is the gritty football that the New York Giants play. I don't think passing it's the play there. I think you give it to Cam Scattaboo. He's going to work his way closer to the first down. We are going to try to just punch it in with Cam Scattaboo. Don't get too fancy. I like the formation that they're in. Cam Scattaboo able to get forward for a touchdown. I mean, oh my goodness. Refusing contact. Scattaboo. What a menace. This is the exact kind of game that Scattaboo thrives in. Ugly divisional football in the rain. Cam Scattaboo having himself a day and being the sole proprietor effectively of this New York Giants offense moving. The Giants will now take a 14-3 lead over Dallas. And if our defense continues to play like they have, this will be a very long day for the Cowboys. But we've seen this Cowboys team put a lot of points up and fast. So we need to stop that from happening. Here, this Giants crowd's heated up. I mean, Cowboys-Giants, it's a rivalry old as time in the NFL. He's able to make the catch there on the flat, but it's for just basically nothing. That's kind of what we're trying to do. It's like you can throw these quick shots, but that is a good one, though. 2 drags. Confuses the zone defenders, and he's able to pick up a first down. Do like this. It's man defense. Karake gets kind of just doesn't able to make the tackle, but he's able to slow him down enough for the others to get there. So it should be 2nd and 8. I will try to use our noob in here, but Javonte Williams breaking a tackle and picking up another nice gain there. So yeah, the Cowboys' run game is moving. It's the only way they've been able to move the ball. That'll help, though. Loss of 3 there. Ooh, Carter We're gonna show blitz. Not give him an easy read here. Pressure's coming. He tries to run. Dexter Lawrence holding him to basically nothing there. I'm confident that they're gonna pass this football. CeeDee Lamb able to find his way open. We saw it with McFadden, but we weren't able to get there fast enough. McFadden's a lot better downhill. Speaking of, we are going to blitz him on this I-form play. Try to bring the pressure, but Javonte Williams gets away from it, and he's down the sideline. Goodness. Javonte Williams is having a very nice game. Just grinding away yardage. Bring McFadden here to blitz, and then Bolden, the rookie. Abdul Carter is able to get there and finished off by a few other players. Abdul Carter's effect on this defense, it's starting to show up a lot more this year, I feel like. Even just through the first few games. Our defensive line has not been the issue whatsoever. Our linebackers cannot tackle. Regardless, we will get them held to a 3rd and goal situation here. Which I'm going to try to bring our guys down. Tyler Newbin should be a lot closer to the tight ends. Javon Holland on a blitz, trying to bring the pressure. And George Pickens is not able to turn the corner and get in. But they will go for it here. Question is, what kind of defense do you put in here? Maybe just a bit of this. It's a tough situation. Just cannot give them an easy lane. Run this puppy in. Javonte Williams, he stiff arms a man. That's a touchdown. That's the correct play call, but it's just not a. That's just. Okereke just gets murdered. Like, oh my God, just backhanded effectively. And the Cowboys will go for 2. Of course, to make this a 3-point game. This is a screen pass here, and we are able to sift it out very quickly. So the Cowboys still be down 1 touchdown. Specifically 5 points separating the Giants and Cowboys. As these quarters have gone by pretty quickly. I mean, the run game, it's just been a lot of running the football in these conditions. And we are probably going to try to continue that trend. Not much offense to be seen here. The Giants have Cam Scattaboo. That's all they need. So we're going to run this behind Mike Widener. Hopefully he can widen up the run lane, which he does. He widens it up perfectly. Oh my goodness, Cam Scattaboo. 114 yards on 19 carries. It's going to continue. Actually, we'll take this to the 4th quarter. Maybe we can catch them biting a little bit, actually. Which we do, but it doesn't get called. 3-yard gain will take us to the final quarter of play. Giants are leading by a score. Cam Scattaboo is leading the charge. Very little offense being seen in terms of the passing game. This is old school football for an old school rivalry in old school conditions. Still coming down hard. Sunday night primetime. And, I mean, some might call this a boring game, but, I mean, this has been just grinding yards. And it's very hard-fought game so far. We're going to try to be on the right side of it. Here's Cam Scattaboo. A short gain. Probably do need to pass here. Do like stick nod. Can Mike Widener work his way open? We're going to try to get Malik Neighbors, and that's just not a great pass. So we will have to punt this football away. Try to put power on it. It's almost a, yeah, it's not going to do it. It's really close to being a coffin corner. But They will start at the 20-yard line. Here comes Dallas, who, as we expected, are going to lean on Javonte Williams. We cannot make a tackle. Karake cannot make a tackle. It's a first down. Our linebackers, they've made some mistakes. I think they've been I don't know. Well, Karake does wrap him up pretty nicely there. They're continuing to very much appear that they might be running this football, which they do not. They do play action. Nothing to it. Elijah Chapman made a nice play there, and this will be 3rd and 9. It's a critical 4th down situation here. Cam Bolden, the rookie, makes a nice tackle. And that will be another punt for the the Dallas Cowboys. And New York Giants will get the football yet again. Well, Snead, he actually works his way pretty nicely there. I mean, looked like trouble, but he's able to get some yards there on the punt return. And it's going to be power football here. Cam Scottaboo getting this carry. He just fights through contact. I mean, that could be a loss if he doesn't have the ability to fight through contact like he does. He turns that into a 3-yard gain. And he turns that almost into a first down. And, well, yeah, they definitely know what's about to happen here. They know where this football's going. Cam Scottaboo. He's able to pick up the first down. And just Cam Scottaboo is he's so good. And as I said, give the football to Cam Scottaboo, your offense moves. And ever since we've done that, I mean, the points don't show it, but you've controlled the game. Cam Scottaboo has dominated. It's another first down run. And what are you supposed to do? He's deceptively fast. This will be a Tyrone Tracy handoff for this one. He's not able to really get much there. It's a loss of 1. A bit of a read option here. Try to catch him sleeping. Depends if Micah Parsons bites, which he does, but also see a lane here. Cam Scottaboo fumbles. He fumbles in the rain, but we're able to recover. Oh, that's very scary. And that also sets us up at 3rd and 12. So I think our running... Does Mike Widener have space there? He might. We're going to take this one short. Keenan Allen. And we're on the fringe of field goal range. I know they say punt. It's going to be a tough kick. Jake Bates has a nice leg. And that will be good. Jake Bates knocks it through. That was the right call. Jake Bates, he's had some struggles with field goals. Definitely not my fault at all. But he's able to knock through a big one in the rain. 50-yarder. And the Cowboys do have a chance to tie this one up. It would take a touchdown and a 2-pointer. They're still in this game. Giants need to hold on to their lead. Good defense by the New York Giants. Dexter Lawrence bats that ball down. This one's in 3-3. He throws out of pressure. Nothing to it. It's that defensive line getting there. Not letting Dak Prescott hold on to that ball nearly long enough. It's going to be big play here. Try to get Dak Prescott out of bounds. This will be 4th and 3. Which they will go for, as one might expect. And this is where you send the blitz. It's risky. It's risky. We are making our intentions clear. He's just going to take it to the running back. Okereke's not in position. And that's what they're going to do. They're going to spread out the formation. I'm going to try to send another blitz here. This time it'll be a zone blitz, but take this to the 2-minute warning. Cowboys are still in this game. It's been defense heavy, run heavy, bully ball. We'll see if we can make the play here. Javonte Williams not really able to get much. Only a gain of 3. I do like this formation. We're going to run 4 quarters out of this. Javonte Williams yet again. He's bullying people. I mean, Javonte Williams has looked really good. It's just kind of been the story of this game has been just powerful running backs making an impact. And here is Jaden Blue, but Abdul Carter wraps him up for nothing. And we gotta, oh goodness, yeah, we gotta get into the zone here. Pressure's coming. He has to throw it away. Abdul Carter's almost able to bring him down. Hurries it up. Ooh, I do like this. At a 3-3 of the DB blitz, it's going to look a bit strange. Maybe we can make a bait here with Cam Bolden. Pressure is coming. He's just have to throw this one out quick, and that's going to be effectively making a 4th down easier. They're going to no huddle. No good. Pass is knocked down. Actually, what I'm going to do... the clock's already stopped. We're going to call a timeout. Ball carrier conservative. While we try to run this game out. Don't want any none of that. Just became Scattaboo. They did bring him down pretty quickly. But he's going to... Well, wait, 3rd... They could technically get the ball back, I think, with just a little bit of time. Which, yeah, they can. But yeah, I think what I'm going to do is kneel it. And we are going to try to punt this football as far as we can. It's going to be the play, I believe. And just try. And they have to go get a touchdown, so we're going to wait here 30 seconds. Scattaboo's looked so good all game, and it's what happens when you give your elite running back carries. Still on the scoreboard, we haven't looked too great due to turnovers and just the lack of things going our way. It's a very unfortunate that pick, but just going to punt this one away. It's not the greatest punt as we would have liked. They will have 11 seconds to score a touchdown. Yeah, we're going to do exactly what the game is telling us to do. Just going to bring my safety in a little bit just to be safe. No good. We're able to knock that one down. Yep, here comes the Hail Mary. So, pressure will be coming. We're going to just... I don't really care about the running back. I'm just going to kind of follow these guys here. Run step for step with them. They will throw up one prayer. No good. The Giants get out with a win. Their home opener in Sunday night primetime, holding the Dallas Cowboys to 9 points in the pouring rain. Wasn't a pretty game, but we got it done. Much thanks to Cam Scattaboo, who absolutely dominated. Javonte Williams was giving us a lot of trouble, but we were able to keep them from getting much else. And these stats are going to... Oh, my God. Neither quarterback even had 100 yards of passing. This was... Oh, my goodness. Wow. It's very interesting. We've only completed 8 passes with Dart. I mean, yeah, and we had the pick on that tip, and yeah, but 28 carries for Cam Scadaboo, 143 yards and 2 touchdowns. Tracy, 5 for 47. Jonte Williams was putting in work, though. He also had 5 yards a carry. He was showing why he's a guy. But Cam Scadaboo is able to lead the Giants to a win. Yeah, these receiving stats, I don't even know if they're worth looking at. I mean, 3 passes to Neighbors, 2 to... We didn't... Yeah, wow. That was a really ugly football game. Yeah, the total team stats was really run heavy. 35 passing yards, 188... Wait, no. Nope, I'm looking at that wrong. 35... That was for rushes. 35 carries, 188 yards. And the passing game was 54. 54 yards for the Giants. And yeah. So we win the ugly bowl here. Both teams had a turnover, of course. Of course, Dak Prescott with that fumble, which very much helped the New York Giants. So the defense stepped up big. I mean, of course, our offense played well enough to win, and it probably would have been a little bit nicer if we didn't have that pick, but shoulda, woulda, coulda, didn't. We still were able to win the game. And yeah, so we have things to clean up, though. That passing game looked putrid, but Okereke looked great as well. Our defense was on fire, and we are able to right the ship. 17-9 victory here in Sunday Night Primetime, and yeah, so big win, big much needed win. Get the Giants back on track. Still have things to clean up, still things we need to do better, but you take these wins. Got to go 1-0 every single week, and that was a good game. So I think that'll do it for this week's episode of New York Giants Franchise. That's it for today. Take it easy.